These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Just missed with that jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Nobody home with that hook. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectations from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now you've got to wake up. You've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter punch. The straight right just misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. And they got caught. Looks like trouble was averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Swing and a miss with the jab. Nope, that jab not going to score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Go back out. Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man, good man.
That jab back. Just boxing, be smart.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
Tactics out of the window. These guys just want to brawl.
The straight right just misses. A lot of effort being exerted here. This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
Wanting to land the left hook, but was not successful. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the... 1, 2...
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Nice counter shot. Catch and shoot. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. That counter shot lands. That uppercut's blocked. So much for boxing. This is a fight. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
You let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy.
Great work. I love that. I love that. Jab slick.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Good counter punching. Nice counter. That counter punch caught him clean. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Another scoring shot there. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Perfect counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time, what a massive upset this would be. And there's no doubt about it, as we see it again, that body shot did them in.
Where did...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at you. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
They exchange punches. How about that time counter shot? And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. It's all offense all the time. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take a round off and win the round on your jab.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath back.
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out there.
Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's lit.
Here we we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone.
Wow, let's take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
Not many people would have predicted it, but... Welcome into the WBC arena. We've been waiting a long time to see these two get it on. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And, of course, here he is, Alexander Usyk. He's 6'3", with a 78-inch reach. And the man he'll be facing, it's Roy Jones Jr., 201 pounds even. Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight championship of the world.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
This is the fight of pride. This is two warriors that want to get in there and beat the hell out of each other. This is that fight.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. Looks like he's going to try and bait his opponent here. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. How about that time counter shot? That counter shot lands. Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
You just see the nerves on that fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Usyk might go down here. What an upset. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. It's all offense all the time. Nice counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Perfect counter shot. Punch, counter punch. One punch could change everything in this battle. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Failing to score with that right hook. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it's like...
Come on.
And there's the bell for round 2. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They're going to come out now. And
The unified heavyweight champion is down! And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
you're right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you continue.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Catch and shoot. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
The counterpunching. Nice exchange here from both men. He misses with that straight left. Those counter punches have to hurt. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Alexander Usyk in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
I love the...
On to the third. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
With that jab. The straight right just misses. Caught it. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have the quick burst. Boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. got his gloves up to block the left jab. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And that right jab just misses. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Exchange punches. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early?
He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again. So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory.
As expected, fully packed here tonight. All the seats have been sold. We're live at the Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Time for our tale of the tape. And yes, he is the greatest, Muhammad Ali. He stands 6'3" tall with a 78-inch reach. And his opponent, Smokin' Joe Frazier, only 6 feet tall even, 229 pounds, but he hits harder than any man alive.
Remember, there's a shorter reach.
And yes, he is the... He is Smokin' Joe Frazier. His 3 battles with Muhammad Ali, perhaps the most famous the sport has ever seen.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
And with that, let's go into the ring. And the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.